that I wrote with very tiny handwriting. So everything came out well, and we're all together here. Two Mexican women flew to Cuba and gave them to her.
Lorenzo family is happy now. We are together. But in Cuba, there are hundreds children hostage in Cuba. I know, for example, in Miami live Dr. Coro. Dr. Coro is a doctor, a surgeon, the first surgeon in Cuba who made a transplant of pancreas. And he deserted in Spain looking in search of freedom. The Cuban government, 3 years ago, by the way, in 1989, she has a wonderful wife, 2 wonderful little boys, and the Cuban government have decided to take them hostage. Any attempts made until now were in vain. So Dr. Coro, Mr. Camacho, Roberto Luca Escalona, even Cuban dissident who went out just a few months ago at the airport when he and his wife and their young boy were ready to fly away, the Cuban government said, no, he has to stay here. This is not the government. This is a mafia. I would like to use this opportunity through the press to tell the people that in Cuba are hostages. In Cuba are children who never knew what is Christmas. I am 36 years old, my wife 35. We never had Christmas in our life. That there is not exist under totalitarian regime of Cuba. My children never knew what is Christmas. They don't know what is Santa Claus. Today, very soon will be Christmas here. Wonderful families, time for American people and for the most of the people in the world. The only thing I ask everybody is to celebrate the birthday of Cristo and think about children who are in Cuba, maybe in other countries too, hostage, and to do something, to pray, to answer the government, to write to the United Nations, to write to Fidel Castro, to make pressure in some way, to help them to be reunited with their loved one. Nobody has the right to separate families. Nobody has the power to do that. This is our right for the day when we were born. This is a right given us by God. And unfortunately, some people around the world do not want to help our family. I remember wonderful people help. We will appreciate, we will say thank you all life. I don't have any frustration about this, but I remember people like Mr. Ted Turner. We wrote a letter him asking help to ask Castro just to release our children. It's not help to me, it's help to my children, 2 little boys who were crying, who were excited. They just wanted to see their father, to live in freedom. And innocent women, they were not responsible for my actions. I received an answer from his assistants. We are sorry, but Mr. Ted Turner cannot help you. Mrs. Amos, after that, wrote a letter. She sent him, she pursued him all around the world. Telegrams, faxes, by mail, the same letter. We never have received answer. I don't want to blame Mr. Turner about anything. Maybe he have never received this letter. But I want to be sure that now, through the priest, he will receive this message. I know he's powerful man, intelligent man. Castro respect very much him. And in use of this respect that Castro has to him, to write Castro, to call Castro, and to say, Castro, please. Now is 1992 Christmas. In Cuba, there are so much hostage, children, people who just want to be reunited with their family. Please, let them go. The only thing that I want to ask to Mr. Ted Turner. Thank you very much.
Quedan 4 días para Nochebuena. ¿Cuál es el regalo que tú le has dado a tus hijos en esta Nochebuena?
You know, I have not given a gift. Yo no le he regalado nada a mis hijos. Nada. Lo menos que pueda hacer un padre.
What a father has to do is to fight.
Por la libertad, para que sus hijos sean seres humanos.
So that his children can be human beings, not robots. slavery. If you can live in a cage, Armando Valladares, for 22 years, lived in a cage, but he was free spiritually. But two children who are being indoctrinated in school, who are being lied to, who are being inculcated in hate, to me was a torture that I couldn't overcome. My spirit couldn't overcome it. I've done the only thing I could do as a father, because this gift is a gift from God, because it's only God could have made it possible for this plane to come to land under these conditions. I would like him to explain the tricks that were played against the family in Cuba.
The kind of tricks that they had to face before they left.
Sí. Bueno, en Cuba, después de la partida de Oreste,
In Cuba, after Orestes left, many people started to visit me. When Orestes made our address known, and among them were many agents. They proposed different ways of leaving to me, for me to think about it, that they were going to bring me here, and I refused. I responded to all of them that I wouldn't go that way. I wanted to leave legally, and I would wait.
In brief. She said that she was approached by many foreigners that posed as people that were interested in her departure, and told her that they had speedboats available, that they had an airplane available, that they had a helicopter, and she repeatedly, again and again, said, I have all the papers to leave this country. All I need is an exit permit. I will not leave unless I have an exit permit, because I knew that these people were not working in my best interest.
Entonces, aparte de todos los agentes que fueron, tuve una visita también de un extranjero.
In addition to all the agents, I had a visit from a foreigner from Brazil who proposed, not directly, but he said, anything I can do to help, just let me do it. And I said, I don't know why you came here, but thank you very much for your visit. That was the only thing I could tell him.
I also received a visit from a Brazilian who specifically said, anything you want, I will provide. And I said, thank you, but I'm just going to leave this house. Could I please find the people, Gail?
Yes. Major, just if you would describe the moment you landed on the highway and then when you took off, what was happening around you from your point of view?
It's the only thing I'm afraid. Every time when I repeat, I'm getting tired and I miss something, something. Every time I'm trying to make shorter the history. Okay.